Okay, I wanted to talk about XCode classes before I got into the actual class methods and instance methods. I know this has been a while, but I've been really tied up with things. So I thought talking about the classes would be better, and discussing what we've done up to this point would be helpful. Anyway, the classes we've seen, the first set of classes were NSO Object classes. They had specific functions. We didn't define a delegate. If we just had an NSO object, it had some functions that it was used for. We could either feed information from SQLite, we could use it for computations, maybe you could use it for graphics information. The function of these types of classes that you'd set up whenever you want to use them are for behind-the-scenes, non-interactive, directly with the user through any kind of visual. These are important classes, and you could run whatever methods you want from the classes. But we saw this in, our web table view, and we saw this in a storyboard. So these classes are based on the NSO object, which is the base class for all classes, but they have finite and specific functions, and again, no visuals. Okay. The other one, which is a specific one here, is the app delegate. It is a function, is a class or a delegate of the NSO object class. And again, specific function. There's only one app delegate in your application. It's the pipeline of information. It feeds information from these defined classes, let's say, into the app delegate, and then from there into your view. So this is a very specific NSO object class. These classes, again, when you're dealing with the NSO object classes, you're dealing with finite capabilities, and specific and deliberate ones. They're important. We've seen them. And so you can't even create, like I say, the class methods. You can run from them, and an instance method as well. They would probably be more so the ones you would be using for the class and instance methods, though the other types of classes you could. Okay. The view controller is a very specific one too. The view controller class is one in which anytime we want to push a new view or push something onto the screen for the user, this is the class. This is the one we've been using. We've seen this for a new view. If we want to put a delegate in there to see an alert for the user, we could do that too. We could bring up some sort of alert screen or whatever delegate we needed, whatever one. If the new view required us to have a text field, we could have a text field delegate there, and so on. If we want to send a new control up to the screen so that the user can interact with it, like a picker view delegate or a picker, this is the kind of controller we'll use. This is the class. So we've seen this before, or you may have seen it. Any type of control you're putting up there for the user to interact with, that's the UI view controller class. Now you can create class methods here, absolutely. Instance methods probably wouldn't be usable here. Okay. The class methods specifically are class methods that are going to be used by the control, whatever view it is or whatever control it is. And so in this case, I think, I don't see you using class methods or instance methods for this one. And finally, the table view controller was a specific view controller we saw. There may be others for different types of controllers, main controllers. and it contains the necessary delegate information. So we had the UI table view delegate, which gives us all the classes and class methods and information that we need to create the table view, and the source, the table view data source information, class methods for that, and instance methods for that. Again, these here, yes, they have class methods and instance methods, but they're specific to creating a table view. So again, you wouldn't use these types of classes to create your own class or instance methods. You would go with the NSO object. If you have a different type of control, main controller, that's the type of class like this. UI table view controller is an example of that. I know I talk a lot, but I want to get this information to you. So when we come back with this, and I'm going to try to get this as soon as I can. I know I've been very bad at this. It's just one of these things with time and what's going on in my life right now. But we're going to get into creating class methods and instance methods, and I hope you'll be with me for that, and I'll get that to you as soon as possible. Hope this helps. Take care.